Hmm. What? Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Ah, Morning guys. Con Kawa. Mwah. Welcome me to today's short little stream. Yeah, today is going to be a short one. We're going to be playing some Zenless Zone and yeah, just going to chill out in the events for a little bit. The one event that we'll be playing today is the Ultimate Verdict Trial. This one that has Promea and Zhao like featured in it. From what I know, this is probably like a combat event, so yeah, it's probably going to be very chill. Trust. Combat event but chill. Surprising, but I feel like that's actually kind of true when it comes to some of these Hoyoverse games, including Zenless. Yeah, one thing I've noticed after I tried out some games like NTE, which have the combat very similar to Wuthering Wave, is that I've noticed that every time when I play NTE, my hand hurts a lot because I kind of like mash the buttons a little bit too much. However, though, whenever it comes to games like Genshin Impact or Zenless Zone, I never had that feeling, which is why I find it kind of strange. Also, kind of interesting. I'm not sure why my hands never like really hurt as much when I'm playing these two. Maybe that really says something about how the combat differs a lot between these games and you know, ones that features combats like Wuthering Wave or NTE. Meh, whatever lah, that's not important. So yeah, anyway, today we're going to be checking out this Ultimate Verdict trial, and after that we'll also be doing a short little pool for Billy, which, to be honest, I don't really feel very good about it. Today, you know, the what's that, the luck, what's that, the luck pooling thingy, no, not pool, what do you call that, the dice roll thingy, the one that you can do with the dog in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Today we kind of got like a very normal luck, so I don't feel very good about the pools. But yeah, we'll see about that. I hope I don't jinx myself afterward. But yeah, anyway, welcome in. Without further ado, let's check out this Ultimate Verdict trial events. Oh yeah, after we're done with this, we're also going to check out this Spirit Artist Notebook, which I don't know whether they have like a time gate or not for this. They don't really have like the countdown timer on these missions here. I'm going to assume that you can clear all of this already at this point, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I don't trust the game enough. But yeah, let's check out the combat event first. So we have a total of 6 alliance stage, which is probably like the normal stage, and then special offensive. This one is probably like the 3 big boss ones. Assuming that is the same as the previous like combat events as well. Teleport now. Hey, no need lah. We're already here. My horse hate. Ciao.
Yeah, Praxi, you made it.
Ciao Ciao and Promea.
Surprised to see us here? Even if there's nothing else going on, there's no problem with just dropping by to check in on the trusted partner, right?
Down with the small talk, let's get down to business. From my side, it's the same as always.
You got it a bit used to how it works by now, yeah? So here's the deal. The boss gave Promia a special mission and she needs you to lend a hand. To be precise, we need a partner who has earned Krampus' trust and is skilled in virtual combat. The only one who fits that bill is you.
That's very specific description.
That's what makes you stand out. As for the mission details, should Promea explain it herself or do you want me to fill you in?
I got nothing to say. Why? Why you got nothing to say? Say.
Such a Promea-style answer. Alright, Proxy, let's find another spot and talk this through.
Okay. Still puzzled, you follow Xiao Zhao and Promea to the entrance of the HIA club. You know, I'm pretty sure that I mentioned this before already, but yeah, I really think that this kind of story usually, is not necessarily really required for this kind of, combat events. But they actually even bothered to give it like its own like a plot for a storyline in some way. Even though a lot of time, or more like, not a lot of time, but more like most of them that we have gone through so far, I believe they all don't really have like anything that's too special. It's just kind of like like short little interaction between you and like the new agents in some kind of way. But it's still kind of something that I kind of appreciate they added to the game. Yeah, I believe I mentioned about this like quite a lot of time already before, but yeah, I just want to say that again. Alright, anyway, now we're at the HIA club. Now what?
Before I got into the reasons, I want to confirm something first. Bill, how did it feel to accompany Promia last time?
Why ask such a pointless question? Promia solid. Cooperation went smoothly. Yeah, she kind of helped save our ass. Even though, no, she didn't quite. But she survived, So, yeah, it was fine, I guess.
I'm glad you see it that way. Anyway, let's get down to business. After everything that went down recently wrapped up, the boss gave Promia a special training mission. Borrow the VR equipment from the HIE club and test her limits in combat. What set this apart from regular training is that this mission uses a custom test program designed by Krampus with its intensity way beyond standard sims. And for limit testing purposes, all player safety features will be disabled to simulate real combat conditions.
Oh, so like a SAO situation where if you actually get hurt, you feel the pain, and if you die, you die. Wow, that's a little bit extreme. Sounds like not really my business. Am I a part of the test too?
Hold on, there's more. Promia, well, she gets a little wild during combat, and when things heat up, we need someone to keep things safe. I'm talking about the equipment safety. From what I know, these machines have had quite a few breakdowns in the past because they couldn't handle how the test subjects fight, right?
I wonder if this is actually reference to that time in the not actually something that happens in game, but in the trailer, or is it teaser? I think it's a teaser. The one where Miyabi fought with Shifu, Yixuan. They kind of go very wild in the what's that, the HIA virtual simulation, and then like after the fight, like the equipment was broken or something like that. It glitched out the whole environment. That fight was so cool, man. Oh, we need more. We need more fighting animated video like that.
And Krampus test program. Well, I couldn't say let any authorized staff get their hand on it, so I only made contact with the club's director.
That covers it. We good to go. Romea is eager. If it's just that, I'm good.
No need to rush, you two. The boss mentioned one more thing, and we'll need your help with that too.
Huh?
The boss wants you to team up with AI teammates controlled by Bill and complete this limit testing as a squad.
A waste of effort. This mission doesn't need to involve more people.
Sooner or later, you'll run into something you can't handle solo. Plus, this is the boss call. You gotta learn to adapt to adopt having teammates around, right? Besides, Belle is a top-tier VR combat specialist. From a testing standpoint, fighting shoulder to shoulder with her works for you the best.
Oh yeah, true. This part of the lore. Now that I think about it, guys, remember about the part where in 3.0 we are going to get our own stando to fight as a what is that? As our own avatar. Like yeah, now that I think about it, this has always been a sign. The game has been kind of hinting towards that since the beginning. Like ever since 1.0, I believe there was already some events going on where you play around with this HIA and you kind of establish. I mean the main character, which is Belle or Wise, depending on who you choose, is already established as like a very pro virtual combat player, something like that. Like if you think about it, you know, this is actually kind of like a sign, a hint that they're trying to say that one day in the future we might actually get some kind of avatar of some sort that we can control in order to like do combat inside of the hollows. And in the case that in this like 3.0 that is revealed here, we are getting that stando right there. I forgot what's the name is called actually. I still can't remember his name. Not proxy. What was that again? But yeah, anyway, I would like to guess that how it's going to work is like it's a kind of like avatar that can that Belle or Wise can like canonically summons inside of the hollow as their own avatar, and then they kind of control similar to how it feels like when you're doing inside of the HIA. Like that could be a connection there. Oh, well, yeah, just saying. Anyway. Interesting how that has always been a sign, but like you can't really tell until the thing actually happens. They have been trying to hint about that to us, but like nobody actually noticed that, do we?
Fine, but this is a one-time thing.
You're making me blush here.
Just being honest. Oh, and besides the standard compensation Krampus provides for test assistance, you also get personal access to Krampus program.
Ooh, what's that?
And know about your accomplishments in other sim projects. This program's combat experience won't let a seasoned player like you down. Alright, that wraps up my briefing. When you need to fire up the test equipment, just hit up Miss Lila at the front desk. I've got other business to take care of, so I'll leave you two to it. Enjoy your time keeping each other company again.
Xiao Zhao says a goodbye quick and clean, then bounces off with a spring in her step. Okay. Go fire up the equipment. I can't show my face right now. When she booked the equipment at the club, she listed you as the user. Yeah, so secretive. Why so secretive? Oh. Where is she? Romea? Gotta make sure people actually there are always people who think this is some arcade world, huh? Are you entering or not, Kim? Why are you just standing here? Okay. Yeah, Promea is not here. Oh well. Let's enter. Welcome to... Oh, it's you! Per Miss Chow's instructions, the club has loaded the ultimate verdict trial program she prepared into the dedicated device. Want me to fire it up for you now? Yeah, sure. This special treatment. Like we are the one and only special user customer of this HIA. Is this alright, man? It kinda make me feel bad. Okay, so we're starting off with what is this? Each time you trigger anomaly agent. Oh, I thought you need to pick one of this. So these are the objective. You need to trigger anomaly effect to gain 80 points. Deal damage to normal ally or boss enemy to gain 2,500 points. By dealing damage one time, you will get like 1 point. How does that even work? With anomaly? Okay, whatever. So basically, just keep dealing anomaly damage and you're good to go. Ooh. Kinda strange though. Canonically, at least according to what they talk about in the story just now, is that Belle is going to use one of the combat the combat avatar to help out Promea inside of this VR test. However though, we get Promea in here and then we get Nangkong and Yuzuha. Like, how did Belle actually switch into 2 different persons? Like, yeah, this part of the combat, the combat mechanic doesn't really quite match up with the canon setting, but yeah, I think I'm overthinking. Let's just give this a try. Nangkong and Yuzuha. I kind of tried out Nangkong and Yuzuha together with any of the anomaly agents that I own, and like, I have to say though, this team works surprisingly good. I didn't really read the skills so much, so yeah. I wonder if they actually boost like anomaly like damage or something. Just wondering. Yeah. How do you charge up the bar for doing the charge attack with me? Woo! I kinda like using her more in the Hollow Zero. I know Hollow Zero mode, the combat is kinda a little bit cheating with all that modifier, but still though, she feels much more like easier to use in that mode. Is it possible to get like an SS rank or something? Ow. Yeah. Okay. Soft trigger requirement inflict anomaly effect. Ah. That wipe out pose, man. She looked like a flasher trying to flash her pants. That looks so wrong. Well, anyway, we got S rank. I don't know, somehow I feel like that's a rank that's slightly above like S rank. And you have to reach like, I don't know, 100,000 in order to get it. I am not sure, but it really feels like maybe if you have like a higher constellation Promea, you can actually go for it. Unless... Can you only use the trial one? Oh. Yeah, you can use your own unit for this. By the way, I just noticed that this is the new outfit for Miyabi. Nice. I haven't even checked out how it looks like yet. Yeah, somehow I have a feeling that if you want to, you can use your like your own units, the one that you built, which might possibly potentially be stronger than the trial unit in order to clear this. And like if you can get like 100,000, maybe you can get like a rank that's higher than S rank, like maybe an S plus. I don't know, just guessing. I never want to try that hard in this kind of content.
Wee!
Did the voice line also change? I don't think she said that in the original outfit. No, not original, default outfit, I mean. Yeah.
共に雪降る道を行かん。無事肝をまかい。ゆっくり仰天。やっやっへっやっやっはっとへっすいややへったはっや木枯らしをないこれでもくらえよっちょっとしたサプライズはっ
哎呀，
はっやっすいはっへったやっ冬晴れの人たちゆっくり仰天へっ紅つばき雪中に落つせいせいやっはっやーこれはどうボコスカハリケーン妄想世界にご案内お気の毒様どうかもちはっ頭入れてはっはっはっ
Aya, the timing. She looked like she tripped. Oh boy. Okay, that's you know, I feel like when it comes to this trial, what is that? The combat event this time, the stages are actually not that hard if you just want to like what is that, get an S rank. So like I don't know. I really feel like that is going to be like a rank that's higher than S. And I don't think I will be able to get them because it's probably high, like the score that you need is probably very, very high. So yeah, we're just going to clear through all this normally. Oh, what the? Damage dealing tips when burning ember is at 50% or higher. Hold down. Oh, okay. This is just Evelyn's tutorial. Okay. I don't have Evelyn and like I still don't know how to use her. The team con this time. Oh, okay. Astrael, Evelyn, and Nicole. We're probably going to switch a lot, I assume. Alright, let's try. Right now in Zenless zone, I'm trying to get used to this what do you call that? Like a quick swap for your characters. Like in the middle of a certain long animation, just switch out to the other characters and then like switch back in to the character that was performing animations. Like what do you call that actually? I feel like that's actually a term for that that's created by the community. Like skill cancel or something. There's a lot of things to learn about this Zenless zones combat.
Wee.
Ow! Okay, I think I understand what we're trying to do in this stage now. Just keep doing the quick assist. Whatever that can trigger quick assist, just keep doing them. Okay. Aya. Ah! Wee. 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 Bye bye. Ah! Oh no. Nico got her leg chopped off. Or not. Oh, okay. Oh. This is by far the highest score we obtained. 31,000. Yeah, too far away from getting the next rank if it even exists. Somehow that made me kinda want to try out something. Quick assist. Quick assist. Do I actually have a quick assist team? A team that's focusing solely around like quick assisting. Quick assist or chain attack. Suna? No, Suna is a little bit slow. Lucy? Somehow I feel like we can try Lucy. Ah! No lah. You know what? Never mind. I don't think I want to try that hard. Okay. Next we have the star like Billy. Oh, by the way, I just noticed that Promare is nowhere to be seen anymore. Isn't this about us helping Promare? What? Why is Promare only appearing in the first one? Well, I mean, at least they kind of let us try out some of these teams, and I don't think that a lot of these teams that we try out so far actually works. It's just kind of funny how canonically it just doesn't quite make sense how Promare just suddenly disappeared. Each time an ultimate hits an enemy, gain some points. Okay, so this time we have to focus on using out. Out, huh? Okay, let's try out star like Billy. I did already try him out in the Hollow Zero, but I didn't really read, so hopefully the playstyle is not as different. From my understanding, with the what I played in the Hollow Zero mode, this Starlight Billy is like you use E, you just keep using E, and then that's kind of it. You use E until your HP drop to a certain level, and then no wait, is it? Okay, you know what? Never mind. I don't remember how I played it. Okay.
Wee. Wee.
Okay, here we use out. Another out. Ow. There's so many things going on the screen right now. It would be very impressive if you guys look at this play and you can actually figure out what I'm doing. Even I myself have no idea what I'm doing right now.
Wee.
Yeah, Starlight Billy is all about how you use your skill rather than focusing on the basic attack, it feels like. But I feel like if you actually want to use the basic attack of Starlight Billy for combat, it might work somehow as well. He's such a fun character, man. I really like him. Ugh. Alright. We got an S rank. Let's move on to the next one. What else do they have for the team? Yeah, I'm not sure whether what I understand about Starlight Billy is actually the intended way for you to play the game. But from what I've noticed, if you actually mash on your E button, you know, for the skill, you are consuming some of your HP in order to, like, you know, use your bite to attack the enemy. And when you're performing that move, if an enemy is attacking at the same time, you can perform like some kind of like a special counter attack, and it kind of charge up that bar right there a little bit faster. And then when your bar charge up to blue, you know, hit the minimum requirement for charge attack, you can hold down your left click for the enhanced basic attack of some sort, and then he will start doing all that zoom thingy, and then starts and then use the exhaust to like fire the fire laser there. But yeah, it's just it's kind of like a rotation in between all of this, like the skill, whether you mash on them or holding them down, or a little bit of that basic attack, like whether it's hold or tap. There's a little bit of that micromanagement with the bar, something like that. I'm not sure whether I'm understanding that correctly, but that's what it feels like to me. Just keep holding on. No, just keep either tapping or holding on to the E skill for you know, for damage, and then once the bar is a max, just hold down your basic attack to do the attack, the long animation attack, and then you can switch out to some other character to perform something else. That's my understanding. Let me know if you guys have any better suggestion on how to play him. I'm still trying to learn. It's really fun to learn about all this, you know, the character in Zenless Zone with how they plays. They are not just like one thing I really enjoy about the way it works in Zenless Zone for all these characters is that they are not just like every character all the same. You just mash tapping on attack and that's all. And then sometimes you throw in an E, sometimes you throw in an alt, and then you win the fight. It's not that easy. Some character actually require you to pay more attention to like a certain gauge somewhere on the screen. Sometimes it's like at the target thingy on the enemies. Like, who is that again? The SMB, the S rank MB. Like, yeah, that part I'm still trying my best to like get used to it. The part where you actually have to like pay close attention to the gauge to see whether you can like, what is that? Do the E dashing skill on the enemies. Like, it's that part I find very annoying, to be honest. I kind of wish there is like a better way to indicate whether this enemy has like enough of that charge for you to perform a dash attack or not. There are some flaws, and yeah, it's not perfect, but I just like how every character that has their own way to play them. It just feels very nice to learn them. I mean, especially Panyue. I'm still trying to learn how to Panyue. That character straight out come from an action game, man. God damn it. Panyue is the only one character in this game where I have to play with like both my hang on, what finger is this? Index finger? Yeah, index finger. He's the one and only character that I had to play with my index finger and my middle finger always ready at the left button there for like double clicking. Too much input for that guy. Alright, anyway, this time we have Jane. My guess is that it's just spin to win. Dash, attack, and dodge counter. When character runs for a period of time or dodge forward, they will begin dashing. While dashing, your character moves faster. You can press on the attack to do dash attack. Wait, that is actually a thing? I know it was a kit for... No, not really a kit, but more like a... Ellen. Yeah, Ellen has a skill that's kind of requires you to dash for a little while for the charging attack. But I thought that was Ellen exclusive. Everyone else can do the same? Really? When character is about to be attacked, Press on the launch perfect dodge and become invulnerable. When you trigger perfect dodge, immediately press it. Why are we getting a tutorial for dodge counter? Wait, is this event actually supposed to educate new players on how to play this game? That's kind of weird, not gonna lie. Ugh. Oh, hi there. Holy crap! Hang on a second. Why am I seeing Japanese? I know you don't write Japan. Wait. Eh? Hang on. My YouTube chat's kinda weird right now. Holy shit, don't tell me YouTube now has this what is this? Like a default Google Translate feature? No, please no. Please no. How do I disable this thing? I can't read! No, I can't read! I mean, I can read, but it's kinda hard. Please don't do this. YouTube, what the fuck? Like seriously, guys. What is that? Like seriously, look at this. Look at this. This is my YouTube chat. In auto translate to Japanese. What the fuck is going on? Oh, weird shit right here. It's okay. We'll be fine. I have another chat room. No, I have another chat display. Ugh. Where is that again? Okay. Where were we just now? Ah, right, dodge. I normally build up rate. Please keep attacking. Yes, thank you. Oh yeah. Speaking of Jane though, I heard of a rumor that Jane is going to get some kind of buff after we reach 3.0. Like, I don't know, with the new unit or something. But yeah, something is going to change with the meta when we reach 3.0 update. So like, not sure how much of that is actually true, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, I do like Jane's gameplay. She dodges a lot. Whee! Ow! God damn it! Stop rolling, this is not Dark Soul. Ah! Ah! Ow! Stop dodging, G-Vai! One thing about Jane though is that she kind of requires a lot of on-field time, and like I am not sure how to switch in between her and the other teammates. That's the only issue that I have with her. You know how a lot of the other characters, even if they are supposed to be like an assist to the team, you kind of need them to like get onto the field and do something every once in a while. Character like Jane is fun in their own, but like in terms of like team synergy, it's kind of hard to find like the right team for her, unless you get the rotation right, which I don't know how. Right now with my the Jane team that I'm using right now, sometimes, not always. Sometimes when I'm using Jane, I always have Jane, and then I have Yuzuha, I have Alice. It's always these three. Alice is always there just to like every once in a while throw in that guaranteed assault from the charge attack. And then most of the time just have Jane on the field and like dashing and like spinning every now and then. That team is like quite consistent in my opinion, but I still don't think that in terms of like damage output that's like the best team. It's kind of hard to min max when it comes to this game. Hugo! Okay, now we have to constantly stun the enemy. Alright, no wonder they go with Hugo. So we need to use the totalize as much as possible. Stun them, totalize, stun them, totalize. Alright, I'll try. Yeah. Yeah, look at that totalize. Nice. Have I actually stunned the enemies at all? I can't tell at this point. Wee! Can you only totalize with Hugo when you're performing the X special attack? Or just any special attack? All these questions can be solved just by reading. But I refuse. Stun, switch to Hugo, and then totalize. Another one. Ow.
今日とくとご覧あれ深淵にひれ伏すがいい動かないように裏は黎明のかがり火攻め残虐様へ命を刈り取る
Holy shit, man! The totalized damage, man!
俺が切れる前に失せろ
I'm still trying to learn how to play Hugo. I don't really have him. But he feels so fun, man! I feel sad now that I actually didn't manage to get him last time.
宴を始めようチャンピオンが来てやったぞ
Yeah. See, a lot of these characters are fun. Very, very fun to play. There's a little bit of something for you to learn with each of these different characters. And the most important part is that they're actually very fun. That's what I like about Zenless Zone. To be very honest though, I feel like even with Genshin, this feeling is still kinda there. Every character has something for you to learn. Like, yeah, sure, there are some of the time when with Genshin's case, the character can feel a little bit dull because you just some of the characters literally designed for to be like get onto the field, use E, use Q, swap. Like that's literally all they need to do on the team for like maximum damage. It's it kind of sucks, I guess. But since the game is Genshin, you know, you also have the options of actually try to make those sustain, like turn them into a DPS. Like yeah, the option is always there, which is what I find very fun about a lot of these gacha games like Genshin's. The one that's designed has somewhat of similarity with Genshin Impact. I mean, yeah, especially with the artifact system. Even though I hate artifact system, but I do have to say that the one thing that they did very good with the artifact is that the side effect can actually do a lot in terms of like a team building. For Genshin's case, I mean, here in Zenless Zone is also about the same. But yeah, when the games get like exist for too long, you're going to have more and more new artifacts getting introduced into the game, and then like you know the farmings and the grinding for all these artifacts, the disk drive, all this is going to be a little bit like hard to get into. But in all honesty though, I do think that it's actually not that bad. Alright, anyway, why am I yapping about all that? Okay, now there's a story here. Lyra. All the data you requested has been compiled. As agreed, the club hasn't kept any backups. Please keep it safe. Okay. Romea, you said it wasn't cool to show your face? Two different things. Only meant I wasn't the right one to apply for operational permissions. As requested, I need to bring back the test data from this run. No need to trouble you with this. Data met expectations? Mission complete? Beyond expectations, or rather, it was because you joined that we exceeded them. You're better in combat than I expected. I know, right? Would you believe it if I actually tell you that my Shifu had not trained me in this aspect at all? Boy. We are almost done with this season 2. We came to Wi-Fi Peninsula to train under Shifu Yishen. And then we never truly trained much. We only learned a little bit about the Ether control right at the beginning of the story, and then never again. And the rest of the time, how do we learn combat? Playing games. We play VR games. Lesson of the day. Going to school means no shit. If you want to get better, just go play games. Wow. kind of valuable lessons, man. Is that a compliment? Whatever you say. Oh, why you so shy? If you want a compliment, just say it. Without another word, Promea grabs the storage unit with the copied data and walks out of the club. Yeah, that's so Promea. I told Miss Chow that the test was wrapping up, but she told me to keep the ultimate verdict trial and your access permissions active for a while longer. If you want to use that program again during this time, just hit me up like usual. So, hope you have a great time at the club every day. Oh, alright. So with that, we are kind of done with the main story of this events, I guess. Days Alliance. Damn, this is by far the lowest score that we've scored. Oh well. Ooh. We still have the special offensive, and all three of them focuses on Promea. Enter bound absolution state. Use E. Method. 4-time attack. Oh. Oh, wait a second. This move where you let Promea strip. You can actually just use your E and then just like don't move at all. Or you perform a 4-hit combo, or you just hold down your charge attack. Oh wait, no. Oh, this is the one that triggered Bloom. Okay, never mind. With absolute order, press normal attack or I think that's skill. While the bound absolute state. Okay. These are all just tutorials about how to play Promea. Whatever lah. I think I do already understand enough with the way she works. Only 2 characters, huh? Promea and Yuzu, huh? Alright. A cape is so damn sharp on the shoulder, man. Every once in a while, don't you just feel like you want to get her into this street club?
Wee! Wee!
It feels so nice whenever you manage to trigger the dodge. No, not dodge. What is that? The counter with your skill. That move just feels so nice.
そこがお別れだ。お前の勝利。
Okay, cousin out.
真理に向き合う私の忍耐は無限。
Yeah, that move right there.
言い残す子は
The sound is very loud, but
泣かないでね。
that loudness in itself is also very cool. Love that. It let you know loud and clear that you successfully perform a parry. It's just so nice, man. Make me want to go back to play Sekiro again. Of all of these games, action games especially with like a parry mechanics, I feel like Sekiro probably is the one who did it the best. With the sound design, I mean. Ping, 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 ping. Like the feedback right there, you can really feel it, man. It's just... oh. I want to play Sekiro again. I wish I can find the time one day. Alright, the next one.
何怖い話でもしてくれるの？
Okay, so you can... For this special mode, you can only use Promeya and Yuzuha. You can either choose the trial or your own Promeya or Yuzuha. Like, that's the only choice you get. Oh, okay. My issue with Promeya right now, I would say, is the charging for that special gauge thingy for you to trigger the bloom. That thing is a little bit hard to obtain. What do they call that? Absolute something?
Wee.
私の忍耐
Wee.
そこが
Wee.
集中する
Wee.
頭気がそう
Ah, shit!
言い残すことは進化が間もなくびっくり仰天遅い頭気がそうお前の処刑は私が取り行う取り除くここまでちょっとしたサプライズ急いでいる直ちに集中する
Should I have just do a parry instead?
頭気がそう
I mean, perfect assist.
進化
I saw, I remember reading about the text somewhere that doing a perfect assist during this
進化
this part will actually deplete the charge like a lot faster.
進化に向き合うお前の
Okay, we can do an out. Yeah, it depletes the gauge faster if you do a perfect assist. The miasmic shield. The miasmic shield is just something that I don't think I would ever enjoy in this game. It's super annoying. Wow, nani? Sankai no gacha de promise. Why is my chat auto-translated to Japanese, man? Please don't do this, YouTube. Good thing I still have another chat window from Botrix. Put Promea and 3 pools haven't logged in since. Damn, why though? Promea so good. Ugh. I tried to pull for her, she didn't come in 30 pools, and I'm actually skipping her for S.Billy. Like, sad bad, you're lucky. So, why? Promea is disappointed with you. Keep playing the game, man. You got her. Just keep playing the game. She's strong, alright. Yeah, jokes aside though, I do think that she's very strong. I'm not quite sure how to build her or anything like that, but gameplay is also very fun. Yeah. Oh, I just realized that this time it's actually Nangong. Okay.
Wee! Wee!
That crease sound of counter, man. Ping!
Wee!
Okay, leveling things up when already level 60-ish. You know, I wanted to say skill issue, but before skill issues though, I feel like you should not even play gacha game if that's the case. Because yeah, that's actually the main focus of a gacha game. If you don't like leveling up a new character, then I don't think you should play gacha games. Go play a normal RPG instead. By the way, though, no offense though, like that's actually a pretty normal thing, in my opinion. Everyone have like different tastes in gaming, and I don't know about myself, cause I'm still playing Maple Story, you know. I don't really do that on stream, but that shit is grindy as fuck. I hated the game so much, but I still keep playing it. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just a masochist at heart. I don't know. But yeah, if you're someone who really don't enjoy, like, you know, every time in gacha games you have to like constantly get like a new player in order, a new character, and then you have to level them up again and again and again just so that you can keep up with the meta. Yeah, I really feel like in that case you're probably not supposed to be playing gacha game, because that's the whole point of gacha games. It would be better to play some other games like you know, the kind of RPG that I would recommend is like maybe Kingdom Hearts, for example, or Crosscode. What else are out there? Or a game that completely have is rid of this kind of, like, you know, leveling up mechanic. Does games like Hollow Knight actually counts? But yeah. Holy shit. Oh, this Japanese auto-translated words. You're not super into gachas? I see. But I feel like if you don't really mind the grinds though, yeah, gacha game is actually quite fun. The combat and all of that is still fun. The only downside for someone who don't really like the grinding aspect of it is probably the grind. But aside from that though, you can actually still play the game casually. Like, you can still enjoy the story, you can still enjoy a little bit of the combat every here and there. You just need, you just no need to play it like how you play a normal games. Like, how do I say this? I feel like one thing about gacha game that a lot of people don't seem to understand is that gacha game is kind of like a dedication. If you want to stay relevant with the meta and all that, like if you want to keep up with the end game contents, like in Genshin term, maybe Spiral Abyss, the Imaginarium Theater, all that stuff, then yeah, you have to constantly play, you have to constantly try to get like a more of those like newer characters, or maybe even some of the older characters that you miss. Like, yeah, it's kind of annoying if you need to keep up with all of this like newer content in order to stay relevant with the meta and all that stuff. But if you don't really mind, like if you don't really care about those kind of stuff, like you only care about the exploration aspect, you only care about like the story, the little interaction between the characters, then yeah, gacha game is actually very good. Not to mention that they are free. Ugh. Yeah, the fact that you can actually play all of this game for free. By the way though, speaking of free, another one thing that I noticed a lot of gacha players don't really realize is that you get to play all these games for free, right? And yet you are still actually like, you know, asking for the dev to give more reward and all that. I'm referring to that controversy that's going on with Genshin Impact recently. Like, people were kind of complaining how recently with the lunar updates, I mean, we are getting lesser and lesser primo gems out of the permanently released content, and a lot of people is kind of saying that this is actually bad and all that. Yeah, I do think that is bad as well. However though, the way everyone was phrased, hang on, how do I say that? The way the complaints were all phrased, they feel entitled as fuck. Like, this is actually a free game, and it seems like a lot of people forget that you are already playing all of these contents, all these great contents for free, and yet you are still complaining about all of this and you're wanting for more, which makes no sense at all. Unless you're actually paid, like you actually is a whale or a dolphin, like yeah, maybe you get the privilege to actually complain about those. But a lot of time when I see those complaints, it's just free to play players trying to ask for more, and it kind of sucks. Ugh. That part of the community can be a little bit toxic in my opinion, and I don't quite like that. Sorry, I kind of went on a yapping. I think it has to do with the items instead of traditional EXP system. Not sure what that means. What about Final Fantasy 16 too? Did it ban you? What did you do? Please don't hack the game. Like, including mods. If a lot of live service games don't allow you to mod. So once they found out that you actually modded the game, yeah, you're kinda you kinda ask it for yourself. 14? Oh, 14, not 16. I'm not good with Romans. I don't really play Final Fantasy 14, but I'm pretty sure that is like it's also part. No, is it actually a gacha game? I know that you get to play the game for free until a certain part where you're kind of not allowed to progress anymore because the game just straight up prevents you from leveling and all that. Like, I heard that is a thing. Not sure how it works though. Konnichiwa. Wait, hang on a second. Is this actually Japanese? Hi there. Wow, the southern Japanese amidst all of these translated Japanese. It's like World of Warcraft. I don't even play World of Warcraft. I only played the 3 one back then, but it's the kind of matches where you match, you start from level 1 and then you clear the match and then you start a new match and everything just reset. That's my understanding of World of Warcraft. Is that how it works with like the previous entries and all that? I have no idea. Basically, what I meant is that you like beating up things to level up. Oh, you know. True. That's actually a very interesting point. Yeah, true. When it comes to gacha games, you don't really beat up that monster in order to get level. This happens more with the traditional, like what is that? Traditional RPGs, JRPGs to be specific. From what I've known with a live service game that still use this kind of system where you have to manually like grind the monster in order to farm EXP. Maybe PSO2 count as one. I'm not sure what happened with that game since last time they introduced the new Genesis. Yeah, I played the new Genesis and it was grindy as fuck, and then I just kinda, yeah, I just gave up. And right now I'm still playing Maple Story. Yeah, that's also another one of those games where you have to literally go and beat out the monster, but it's also too grindy because the EXP curve, it just gets exponentially too high. I cannot get over with that shit, man. If you can even get to 280, you're a legend in my eyes. That game is stupid. It's kind of sad, man. It's very understandable for a live service game to try their best to not take out too much of your time because, yeah, I've noticed that a lot of live service game nowadays, the target audience is for those people that is like more busy, like have a life. Like how to say, either you're a student or you are a working person. You only have like so little time to actually be used for gaming, and the like all these live service games, especially gacha games that I've known, they are always trying to like, you know, make it accessible, make it playable, like you can fit them the daily into one of your gaming routine, and it won't like really take out too much time. Like I appreciate them for that, but there are also a downside for it, which is that sometimes you get so used to this daily routine that, you know, it's a little bit hard for you to finally go back to like actually play the game. Like when you finally got the time to play some games, like today is special, it's a holiday, you get like 8 hours for gaming, and then you start doing your daily routines. You open up all your gacha games, you play your gacha games, you do your dailies, and then you close the game immediately. Like it's just a little bit like, you know, it's just kind of not in your mind that this is actually a game and I can actually play it. Like sometimes you just forgot that it's a game. That is one thing that I find very strange with gacha games. When you get too used to the daily, you know, the daily scheduling, it slowly starts to feel more like a work instead of a game. I'm not sure whether you guys can actually feel it. It's definitely a difficult balance. Yeah. Well, anyway, we are done with the this combat event, Ultimate Verdict Trial. Alright. Let's check out the that one with the bamboo real quick. And then maybe we chat, maybe we yap, or maybe we just end the stream. I don't know. I don't plan for today's stream to be too long. I'm still not feeling very well. The throat still feels a little bit like it's blocked out. Friends would always go, I have to do my dailies, and then had like 6 active games at the time. You mean at the same time? You know, if I have a PC that's capable of running 6 gacha games all at the same time, I would do the same. open up 6 at the same time, speed run every one of them, and then close the game. Yeah, I would do the same. However though, too bad my PC kinda sucks, so yeah, I can't do that. It's just yeah, that's actually a standard, I would say, in this current modern world. Like having a lot of like different gacha games like running all at the same time. It's actually quite normal. Like if you are actually like an older gamer, you're probably not used to seeing that, but for those who can do it, they will. Why? I don't know. People just starting to get like, you know, I'm not sure what's the correct word for that. It's not about attention span. It's more of a, it's kind of more like people is aware that time is very precious and they still want to keep doing the dailies in order to like, you know, keep up with the game, but they don't want to spend too much time. So what they do is they kind of like, you know, have a bunch of instances of other gacha games like running all at the same time, just so that you can clear everything in just like under 5 minutes and then proceed to finally do something more important. Like that's also one thing I find very funny about gacha games, man. Like I said just now, if that is all you ever do with a gacha games, are you really playing the game? I also noticed that has been happening to me a lot of times recently. I just boot up the game, I do my dailies, and then sometimes maybe I check with like the character builds and all that stuff, and maybe I do some of the endgame contents. And then once I'm done, I'm really done. I don't really explore, I don't really do much. Like that's everything I ever done with the gacha games. In that case, am I actually still playing the game? All of the time that I spend in there, am I actually like playing the game? I mean, I sure might have enjoyed the endgame contents or whatever, but it doesn't feel like I am playing the game for what I'm sticking with the game for. It's kind of sad. It's really kind of sad. I don't know, guys. I don't really have a good tips for this. Like I don't have like a good tips to tell you what to do. Like what's the best way to enjoy gacha games and all that. But it's something for you to think about and then you know, figure out a way to manage. Right now I'm still kind of managing myself. Oh yeah, anyway though, let's check out the Spirit Artist Notebook. I've been yapping on for too long. Gotta go anyway, have people to bother. Thanks for playing. You're welcome. Thanks for joining in and thanks for watching. Appreciate that. Mwah. Bother people, huh? Just don't be a nuisance, okay? Bane of Evil. Sounds familiar. Who's this again? This steel jungle is full of all kinds of danger. Luckily I, Bane of Evil, new Eridu's sharpest and smartest detective. What? I'm still here guarding this city. I need just a little help. Eos. So you need some help? Just say the word. I need an assistant. Assistant? That's right, it's the way of the world. A princess needs a knight by her side, and a top-notch detective should have a solid partner too. Before coming here, I already looked into every bamboo on 6th Street. Everyone said Eos is not only experienced, but incredibly reliable. Everyone is saying, wait, but didn't we met before? I don't know, Bane of Evil sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure that someday in the past, during one of the exploration, we have already met with this Bane of Evil. Whether it's for event or like something else. Yeah, I know we have met before. Don't act like a stranger. After careful observation and screening, I've decided to extend an official invitation. Become my assistant, Eos. What's in it for me? EOS doesn't work for free. What? What do you mean working for free? That's outrageous! This is justice! The responsibility is huge! I just know that as an upstanding citizen of New Eridu, you wouldn't dream of turning down my invitation. No, that's not how I work in reality. This is not a volunteer work. Why are you throwing labels around? Anyway, I've got the first wanted poster ready. Time to get this mission rolling. And he just move on, like that conversation never happened. Okay, sure. My assistant and my assistant's master. See you at the newsstand. Newsstand? Oh, what's... Is that Rina? Today's wanted. Behold the most terrifying twin phantoms! Oh, he's talking about the two little bamboo. Okay. I sort of remember that canonically, this two bamboo is somehow customized for Rina. For like, what is that? Magnetic propulsion or something? Like something to do with the magnetic force. The one that you see in the combat. Do they actually have an episode that explains about this part of the Rina's lore? A lot of the 1.0 stuff I actually didn't have the time to check them, and I kind of miss out miss out on all those contents since a very very long time now. Not sure when is the right time to go back, to be honest. Also, by the way, I like how this kind of looks a little bit like the drawing that's made by Japart. I wonder if it's actually made by the same stuff in HoYoverse. That would be actually very funny. Over at Lumina Square, floating monsters, hovering demons, and even deadly poisons that can steal your senses. They poison everyone. My assistant, this challenging mission is your very first trial. Pain of Evil City Patrol journey starts right here. Let's go catch some ghosts. Alright, Banu Evil. That's the spirit blessing upon you, my assistants. Following the clue, you arrive at Lumina Square. With Eos Intel, you look around. Finally, you spot vaguely familiar figures near the cafe. Okay. Rina is just chilling there in Lumina Square, huh? Do they not have work to do? Oh, it's kind of crowded. Stephen! Why are you here, Stephen? Paul, as the newest partner of Simmer, I've got a big announcement to make. During the time Simmer was reopening, there was a legendary foodie who used clever ingredient combos and the unbeatable coral grouper filet to create an unparalleled taste experience. If deliciousness had a score, I'd rate that hot pot at 100 million points.
That's a bit too much.
No, this ain't an exaggeration. I'm only telling the truth. Takes me back to that late autumn 4 years ago, when Meister hit me with some real talk. The real secret to mastering the way of cooking, it all boils down to one word. TV director? Wait, are you gonna say hard?
Alright, quit yapping and just announce it already. The customers are lined up waiting.
Alright. Anyway, to reward this foodie who whipped up the most crazy hot pot combo at Simmer, we decided... Hang on. Is this Stephen? No, this is not Stephen. Bestow upon them the title of Pot Hunter. Oh, this guy? Okay. What an honor to earn this title. This legendary foodie shares their secret to making hot pot absolutely blow up in deliciousness using simple ingredient combos. What's a combo? Don't describe it like that. Like, elaborate. Let me know what's inside of that ingredient. The combo. I need to know the combo. Big thanks to hang on, please.
Big thanks to our pot hunter here for the rundown. We've just dropped some fresh combo meals and desserts, so swing by and show us some love, whether you're new or regular.
With that, Blaze grabs Stephen and practically drags him back into the shop, not forgetting to politely thank the pot hunter. Wait, which one is it, Mr. Stephen? So he didn't even get to say the word. I see. Simmer Hotpot is back in business. Okay, so this is kind of like a little what do you call that? Like an aftertalk kind of events for the hot pot event. I'm pretty sure that we are done with the hot pot events already, right? All of them. Yeah, this is another character that really feels like should potentially be a playable character. God damn it, man. The way they keep the way Zenless Zone keep introducing all of this new character that feels like they are not supposed to be an NPC. Gosh, why are they just an NPC? I'm still waiting for Sweetie to be playable. Anxious young lady.
Alright, that's a deal then. I'll handle the cake, and you two split the bread and drinks.
Cry Boo, but Big Boo can't eat bread.
I can't drink anything either.
Sailor Boo.
There's no other choice. Lady Rina says you have to finish eating what she made to complete maid training course lesson 3 before moving on to the next class. But if I ate all 3 of those dishes by myself, I'd probably pass out and end up bedridden.
Wait, hang on. Do you mean that Rina made those food? Yeah, it would be wise to not consume them.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. If I crash or disconnect, you're paying for my repairs. No problem.
And did he crash? Do I have to eat this? We already agreed. You first, I'll just watch. Arena, what have you done?
Ah, dear manager. Perfect timing. Would you like to join me for Rina's specialty afternoon tea?
What's that? Certainly sounds full of creativity.
Of course, I made this with love for the students in my recent maid training course, and everyone loved it. The first time they tried it, a few students clutched their chests and passed out from the amazing flavor.
You know, you have to have a lot of self-confidence to not even realize that something is wrong with your food.
When they woke up, they even told me they loved the unprecedented culinary experience.
That sounds quite intense. So what's on the afternoon tea menu?
This time the theme was to craft a rich, savory base by mixing complex flavors. That's why the menu features bread paired with salted fish, purple cabbage, cough syrup flavored cake.
Hang on a second. Cough syrup flavored cake? Purple cabbage? Wait, that's an ingredient? Assuming that a cabbage have like a species that is purple, why do you add cough syrup and you turn that into cake? Hang on, cabbage cake? Is cabbage cake even a thing? I'm so confused just by looking at one of this food right here. What the fuck is this?
Served alongside a freshly squeezed bittermelon meat patty smoothie.
What the fuck? What the fuck is a bitter melon meat patty smoothie? I get that sometimes you have like some food like you know, having the bitter melon with the meat, but you turn that into smoothie? Ew. Ew. No, please. The twin ghosts live up to that name, so that's why they're wanted.
Wanted? Oh, that sounds intriguing. You gotta tell me more, or I'm not letting you leave.
You tell Rina about the district's wanted story of the Bane of Evil.
So that's how it is. What a tragic misunderstanding. Please take me back so I can find the bamboo and clear things up.
You bring Rina over to the newsstand. Did it work though? I doubt so. I feel like this poor bamboo is going to get treated to comply. The assistant and assistance master, you... wait, who is this? Light on your feet, moving quiet, and the ghost trailing behind. You, could you be? It's the twin ghost, she got something to tell you. What does she want? Just so you know, Bane of Evil is the bravest, toughest bamboo on all of 6th Street and will never bow to evil. Even if you tear my shell off, yank my screws out and string down my core module, I won't break down. Oh, Rina, you make this bamboo cry. What will you do? The Bane of Evil lets out an indignant growl. But once Rina picked it up, it could break free at all and had no choice but to quietly listen to the whole story from start to finish, buzzing and vibrating the entire time. The bamboo has evolved to a vibrator. Vibrator boo. Vibrutor. Well, anyway. So we done the storytelling? That's the whole story. With that, our little misunderstanding should be all cleared up now, yes? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'll take down your water poster right away. So it was all just a misunderstanding. I just noticed that on this wanted poster there's a bunch of people, like, probably dying at the back. That's some interesting details. Case info, the twin ghosts have appeared at Lumina Square. She's a floating monster, harboring demon who brews mind-blending poison that'll knock everyone out cold. Truth uncovered. Rina set up a maid training course at Lumina Square and handed out her homemade Rina specialty afternoon tea to the participants. Looked like it was a bit too avant-garde for most of them. Yeah, I mean, the fact that she called this Rina specialty afternoon tea and then proceed to show us a bunch of like weird cakes and shit. Yeah, it is weird, alright. Where's the tea? There's cake and all that, but where's the tea? There was no tea. Oh. This next one is actually that girl from the Battle Box. Who is that again? I keep forgetting some of these names. Oh, who's this again? Oh, I forgot. You're finally here, my assistant and my assistant's master. Today's opponent, the dismantling maniac, is especially terrifying and particularly vicious. Just watching her evil deeds is enough to make a bamboo's logic core run cold and the changing part short circuit. What happened? My assistant's master, take a look at that hellish scene on the wanted poster. Not just cruel abuse, but ruthless dismantling too. Under her screwdriver, even the bravest machine ends up shattered into pieces, scattered all over the floor. Brave friends, now I entrust to you the duty of defeating the demon. Alright, Bane of Evil, what about you? I'm standing here warning every passerby,
telling them not to go near Brand Street construction site. Don't underestimate this task. Preventing trouble before it starts is important work too. Yeah, sure, you pussy. Bravest by ass. Off you go, my assistant, and my assistant's master. I bless you both. Following the clue, you arrive at the old Brand Street construction site. With ears in tow, you look around and finally spot the vaguely familiar figures nearby. Okay. So, what's she doing here? Orange hard hat worker? A scary ghost resurrection incident once happened at an abandoned construction site next door. What? That sounds pretty scary. Construction site ghost? How'd you know? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. On a dark, windless night, when the street was dead silent, a little girl got lost wandering through a construction site. She felt her way through the darkness, trying to find a way out. Finally, she saw light and made her way toward it. And then what happened? She walks up to the light, reached out her hand, and tried to touch it. Ah! That's terrifying! Let me catch my breath. The young girl touched something wet and sticky. Ooh, wet and sticky? May I ask what is that? Ah! I can't go on. Really? Why? Explain your shit, man. What is the wet and sticky stuff? Come on. Come on. What color is it? Did she see the color? Please let me know. I'm curious. Sad. She refused to elaborate. Bacteria with a deep voice. Bacteria with a raspy voice. Deep voice, huh?
Have you heard? Something serious happened at the neighboring construction site recently.
Combatarian. Hang on, how do you do raspy voice?
Something serious? Like what? According to my intel, there's a long neglected warehouse near over there, and it's full of old items that's been sitting around for years. Inside are a bunch of long sealed demons that are old, dusty, and completely wrecked. Since it was dug up, it's been making terrifying laughter every night in the middle of the night.
Okay, I think I'm already starting to understand what's going on now.
You better believe it. I was pulling a late shift once and clearly heard endless crazy laughter. I freaked out and bolted.
Hiya girl, what are you doing? Oh hey, Anton is here. Why are you here?
It's a Ford M1 model, right? It may not look that fancy, but it delivers consistent performance like a reliable family member.
Oh, it's a side quest. Nah, not now. I still don't feel like doing the side content in this game. Oh, the name is Grace. Okay. Not sure why I keep forgetting about her name.
Proxy and Eos. It's been a while. What's bringing you guys to the construction site today? Oh, did you finally come around and agree to let me run some tests on Eos? That's wonderful. Hold on a sec. I'll go get the bamboo lubrication and polishing kit along with the rest of the stuff I have prepared. That's not it, help me.
Don't worry, Eos, I'll protect you. Wait, Grace, that's not why we're here. I'm not mentally ready for this.
Okay, I guess I'll wait a bit longer. Still, you should take this bamboo daily maintenance kit back with you, Proxy. I got it specially for EOS. I was going to bring it to the video store myself, if work at the construction site hadn't been so busy lately.
What happened?
It's nothing major. During the last site inspection, we found a bunch of sealed equipment that needs maintenance and repairs. Later, while inspecting them, I found a machine inside that hadn't been powered on in ages. It was really
Exciting? Why are you suddenly so excited, Grace?
It was one very captivating power driver. The surface might be a bit weathered from oxidation, but its core components are still going strong. It's tough little fella. While performing regular maintenance, I unscrewed each of its screws and got a look at its internals. The sleek, refined lines, that smooth and efficient assembly is honestly an astonishing feat of industrial craftsmanship. By the time I realized what happened, it was already a scattered pile of parts, so I had no choice but to give it a full overhaul and rebuild from top to bottom. Now this little one is quiet and powerful, but with flawless performance and has already been put into service. Everyone loves it.
There she is, the dismantling maniac. That will also explain a lot about the laughter.
Dismantling maniac? That's a new one. Are you referring to me?
You tell Grace about the district's wanted story of the pain of evil.
So that's how it is? No wonder I thought I heard faint scrapping noise while doing maintenance on the machines. Thinking about it now, it might have been that little one calling himself the pain of evil. Sounds like a sensitive little thing. If this whole situation got its stress out, that's not really ideal. Proxy, can you take me to see it? I should go straighten out a misunderstanding and give that little one a checkup while I'm at it.
I feel like by the end of this this little event, this Bane on Evil Bamboo is going to be left with a bunch of scars, a bunch of PTSD. Like I don't know, PTSD with the big woman. You know, like so far we have met with Rina, we met with Grace. Both of them are big women. I don't know, maybe we'll also meet with Yixuan later on. And she's going to be the one, like, I don't know, fighting with ghosts or something. And that kind of freak it out. Anyway, you bring Grace over to the newsstand. The two quickly clear out the misunderstanding and seem to hit it off right away. Oh? Really? I thought Grace was going to give it a PTSD.
Amazing, such vivid outlines, such clean strokes, and such exquisite coloring. Little one, the proxy told me you go by Bane of Evil. You got a logic core every bit as sharp and stylish as your name would suggest, and you're even talented in the arts.
Here we go again. Bane of Evil really is something else.
That's right, I'm a super smart, exceptionally wise bamboo, totally different from
What was that? I clicked too fast. Oops.
You're a human with great taste as well. Though by the rules of first come, first serve, you have to rank behind my assistant master and settle for being my second favorite person. But I've decided to grant you the honorary title of Bane of Evil's Confidant as compensation.
The two of them launch into a lively conversation. Taking the opportunity, Grace pulls out the device she carries with her and scans the internal structure of the Bane of Evil.
I see now. There's a slight deviation near your core module. Something that sets you apart from the other little ones.
No wonder it's so full of energy. Would this somehow actually has the connection to the, what is that, 3.0? Like it has something to do with who's that again? Norma? Like maybe Norma did a little bit something to this Bane of Evil, which kind of cause it a little bit like too over energetic. Oh, hi there, congrats on being first. Even though you're technically not the first, but you're the first one to remember that Redeem exists. Welcome. Imagine first come, first serve. Somehow I'm feeling that you have like a different meaning with what you're trying to say, but I'm going to ignore that. But yeah, anyway, welcome. We're kind of just chilling about right now. Oh, you got that right. I'm one of a kind, totally unique bamboo. Still, with only a preliminary scan, I can't quite figure out how your internal systems operate. How fascinating. A structural flaw, yet it's created an entirely different behavioral pattern and operational logic. What behavioral pattern and operational logic? I don't really understand. I see now. It's because the structural differences cause the frequencies to vary. I think she's slowly starting to heat up and getting excited. It's time to run, Bane of Evil. Hold on, I'll be right back. Once I bring my equipment, I can dismantle the outer shell, run diagnostics with my professional instruments, compare every abnormal frequency, and figure out what's going on. Dismantle? Not happening! Assistant master, please save me! It's still just a kid. No need to be afraid, I'm very professional. I promise every one of your screws will come through completely unharmed. If you really don't want to, here's my contact information. I'll leave it with you for now. If you ever change your mind, just give me a call. The fact that she actually repeat herself 2 times here in one sentence. You know, looking at Grace, if you think about it, isn't Grace kind of a bad news to, like, if she is actually someone who's real? I mean, how to say, she's interested with like disassembling all of this, like, you know, mechanical stuff in order to understand their structures. But like in the Zenless Zone universe, you know, the machines, a lot of them actually has a consciousness, like the bamboos for example. And by wanting to disassemble all of this, like, you know, this intelligent construct that have like some kind of consciousness in there, doesn't that sounds just like a very crazy mad scientist doctor that's like, you know, a very obsessed with you know, well, what's the word for in human terms, like dismember a human to, like, you know, investigate the internal organs of a human. Like, yeah, that's kind of yabai, man. She kind of feels like a more family friendly way for this kind of maniac. It's kind of scary. I sure hope that in no day in the future I will ever meet with a person that has a personality like Grace, because this will actually be very scary. Truth uncovered. During a recent construction site inspection, Grace discovered a really charismatic power driver. As for what comes next, unscrewing bolts, examining the structure, and reassembling it. Totally normal, right? Not really, but sure. Oh, what the heck is that? Looks like a goblin. Wait, is this Okaku? That big mouth, man. Quick look, what's that? An executive officer. Executive officer? Incorrect. Good thing the mighty bait of evil is here to reveal the truth. That thing's a vicious, greedy, cruel, and downright wicked, man-eating monster. Sounds scary. That sounds scary, liar. Fuck, man. Of course, legend has it these creatures live 18 floors underground, munch on fireballs, guzzle lava, and have a nasty temper to boot. Once they reach the surface, they go on a hunting spree, chasing all kinds of prey, and then they devour it in a single bite. Like on the wanted poster? Exactly. Sharp eyes you got there, master of my assistant. Now I shall entrust you with the duty of dealing with these monsters. You forget it, let's go. Okay, so following the clue, we arrive at Port Elpis. Near the food stall. Oh, is she eating the potato stick? Or potato fries? Whatever that was, actually. Ooh, Harumasa Masa is here too. One out worker. I missed the metro this morning, skipped lunch at noon, then got chewed out by the boss this afternoon. I finally clocked out and all I want is some fresh out the fryer fries to heal my wounded soul that the deep fried carb therapy. Then the moment I let my guard down, I got surrounded by these thugs. Now I can't even get my fries. Thugs? What monster? I just put some extra shifts, got dark circles under my eyes and look a bit run down. But you can't just call me a monster. Crying. Oh boy. I feel bad for this guy. Are you okay? Need a hug? Comfort the man. Through some genin consoling and another box of fresh out of fryer fries, the gentleman finally stopped crying. That's where the conversation ends. Ah, the poor guy, man. Hey, Arya? Where's Arya here?
What should I do?
What's wrong, Arya?
Manager, help me! Ever since I left 404, this shadowy figure's been tailing me. I ran, he chased, lost my bearings, and ended up bolting straight to the park. Manager, you don't think this is one of those scary stalker fans, do you? I heard on the internet that they collect stuff their idols have used, hide in corners to snap pics, and even secretly follow them home. That's so creepy.
Which one? I'll handle them.
Thank you so much, Manager. Is that big brown fluffy guy not far from here? Huh? Where'd he go? It was just there a second ago.
The moment Arya finishes speaking, a familiar big brown ball of fluff and fur suddenly appeared right beside her. Would be funny if that's actually Ben. Oh, it is Ben!
Mr. Big Brown Fluff and Fur, please don't eat me!
Who? Mr. Big Brown Fur, fluff and fur? You're talking about me? Roxy, didn't expect to see you here. Ben, you've been tailing Arya this whole time? So you know her, Proxy. This girl dropped a 404 error access card on 6th Street, and I've been chasing after her just to return it. She probably ran a little bit too fast. But for some reason, the moment I said hi, she just bolted. I've been chasing her all over the place, and she finally stopped here at Port Elpis. Whew, that seriously almost killed me. If I keep running for longer, I swear my heart is gonna stop. True, now that I think about it, I sort of remember Ben being one of the only character. Wait, hang on, I'm not sure whether Pan Yinhu is also the same. But yeah, Ben, you actually cannot run. In the combat, I mean. If you try to run with Ben, he kind of just dash and then starts walking normally. It feels like an exception. I'm not sure whether Panyin Hu is also the same.
Huh? I was just a little scared, that's all.
Whoa, with a body like yours, miss, I should be the one scared of you. Ran faster than the track machinery on my construction site. Bolted all the way from 6th Street to Port Elpis without even breaking a sweat. Terrifying.
So, wait, you're telling me this mister found my access card and has been tailing me this whole time just to return it? Apologies, I totally took you for some weirdo. Seriously, thanks a ton.
No worries. Just glad you got what you lost. If that's all, I gotta head back to the site. Got some business to settle with those foremen. Ben handed the access card to Arya and hurries off. Okay, that was pretty silly.
Sorry, manager. I think I totally misread your friend as some kind of scary dude.
Why is she even afraid in the first place? Like, come on, she's a combat robot. If she wants to, she can just fight back. Wow. I just realized that this blue hair of her is actually like sticking out so far at the front. Ooh, okay. My blue hair strain is not even like... It's not even sticking out that much.
Oh wait, did I get it right? Cause he just said he was gonna settle some business with the foreman.
Nah, that's not it. He's an accountant. Please don't misunderstand Ben. He's a good bear.
Didn't see that mix-up coming. Next time I run into this Ben, I gotta give him a proper apology.
It's okay, he won't take it to the heart. Maybe give him like a free ticket or something. Okay, that was actually what is that? Companion trust event? Alright, back to the event. We have this stylish salesperson. So far, nothing to do with a monster.
Oh, let me guess what you're here to ask me. A horn hat, a talking handbag, or some other kind of toy. I've got to keep working hard if I'm going to hit the boss sales target.
After some enthusiastic sales pitches, you pick a bunch of toys for eels. Oh no, we cave in. That has nothing to do with the monster that ate everything. Hi, Sokaku. Hi, Harumasa Masa.
Oh, hey, Proxy.
Is Section 6 off today? Both Sokaku and Harumasa has the day off. Pretty much. We just finished a job and now we're on break. Sokaku was starving and kept going on about getting a burger. She made it sound amazing. I figured I'd swing by too.
Yeah, the burgers here are amazing. They have so many flavors you can't get anywhere else.
Wow, sounds like Ramly burger. Now I want to eat some Ramly burger.
Like, the crispy squeak cod burger. The coating is nice and crunchy, but the inside is really soft and tender, and the mayo spills right out.
Please be careful with the mayo spilling out part. It can kind of change the context a lot.
Wanna try one, Proxy? We got a spare.
As Sokaku's enthusiastic insistent, you try a sizzling crispy cod burger. It really is delicious. Damn, now I want to eat Ramly burger.
And can I ask you for a small favor?
Yeah, what's up?
Could you find a server and help me order one burger of every flavor? I've already ordered twice. The first time the staff even double-checked a few times if I really meant to eat that much. They even offered to contact a hospital for me. So I had Harumasa help with the second order, but now the staff probably recognize him too.
You really that hungry, Sukaku?
Yeah, I overslept today, so I got called into a hollow on an emergency mission before I could even eat breakfast. There was no food in hollow, and I had to keep fighting like crazy. When I came out, I felt lightheaded, and my stomach was already rumbling. So I rushed straight over here. I just want to stuff myself with loads of burgers and fries.
One whole burger with each bite. One whole box of fries with each bite.
Huh? How did you know? Hey, I was just super hungry.
Where's already gotten around 6th Street? That's even a wanted notice. It tells Sokaku about the district's wanted story of the Bane of Evil.
Something like that actually happens? Wait, can you take me to find that citizen so I can explain things to them, Proxy? If word about this got out, it'd be way too embarrassing. And it'd probably make Nagi worry too. But before we head to 6th Street, Proxy, help me order those burgers first. I already blew my allowance for today, tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that on this food. I gotta eat every last bite before we do anything else.
You already blew all your allowance. Does that mean I actually have to pay for your food? Somehow I feel like instead of burger, you should actually took something else. Like maybe the ramen, for example. Yeah, when it comes to food that's actually filling your stomach, I feel like burger is just not it. Yeah, guys, if you ever order like food from, say, McDonald's, are you actually satisfied with just that one burger right there? I don't know, man. Like, from my personal experience, every time when I tried a burger like that, it's never really like filling up my stomach. It just kind of feel like at least half of it. And the thing that actually make me feel full is the side dish, the fries that actually accompany the set. But yeah, burger in itself actually is not really doing much to your stomach. Like, I don't know, man. That kind of makes me wonder whether burger actually counts as like a proper meal. You know, saying that you actually have to have like so many burger in order to feel like you had like a full stomach, it's kind of strange. Well, anyway. Once Sukaku has had her fill of food and drink, you take her to the newsstand.
Hey, are you Mr. Bane of Evil? I'm Sukaku from Section 6. I've got a few things to say about that wanted notice.
What? An executive officer? I don't trust a word you say. You totally lied to me. This is a monster trick, just like in the legends. What legends?
No. I really am an executive officer for Section 6. This is my work ID, this is my access card, and this is my...
Bane of Evil carefully examined the credentials. Somehow, even through its metal shell, traces of fear could be seen. Oh no, the one that caused the true fear in this little guy. It's just a little demon who likes to eat a lot. Oh, so that's what's going on. I understand now. It's all a misunderstanding. No need to worry about it. Sorry for interrupting your duties. Sokaku hums a tune as she walks off, while the bamboo keeps trembling violently, only managing to muster the courage to speak again after a while. Oh, the poor guy. No wonder she's an executive officer from Section 6. I can feel such a powerful aura. Do you think she might report me to the public security for breaking bamboo regulations and have me taken in or something like that? Nah, what regulation have you even broken? Is there such regulations? Not before, but I've heard the executive officers of Section 6 can do anything, so arresting me would probably be a piece of cake. Nah, I don't think they abuse power like that. Unless... Nah. Sokaku's a good person. That's not gonna happen. After reassuring Bane of Evil for a while, the bamboo finally comes down. Seems like today's event were just a bit too much for the poor thing. Okay. But why did the rumor actually turn into a man-eating monster though? That's weird. Greedy, cruel, ruthless, has a terrible temper, hunt down all kind of prey and swallow them whole. Yeah, how did the rumor even started though? That's kind of weird, not gonna lie. I mean, the part about man-eating. What part about that rumor just now has anything to do with with Sokaku eating a man? That's weird. Truth uncovered. Sokaku didn't have breakfast, got dragged out for an emergency assembly, then had to work her tail off in the hollow the whole day. So scarfing down a few dozens burgers one after another is totally normal. Okay, so far we have seen like 3 cases, and 2 of them ended with a remark of totally normal. I feel like this is intentional. Reminds me of the Genshin new meme right there with the goat and his naturally. I can't believe that actually turned into a meme. I can sort of see it coming back then, but I did not expect it actually become real. The naturally. That's a stupid meme. Oh wait, that's it? Aha, okay, yeah. So now we actually have to wait for 2 more days for everything to unlock. See, it's kinda hard to manage, like, you know, like a proper schedule for this kind of mini events. I kinda wish we can do all of them like all at once, like in one go. Since considering that they are all like pretty short. I don't mind short events like this, but I kinda wish that they can last a little bit longer so that, you know, it's like easier for us to, like, you know, manage on the time to play them. Nah, I mean, this is probably just streamer issues. Like, yeah, from a streamer standpoint, I really wish that they can make it so that the time gate either doesn't exist or just let the events can be like, you know, like it can like stack all at the same time so that you can clear all of them in one go. That's my wishful thoughts about these events. But yeah, anyway though, I don't think that this Bane of Evil event is actually pretty cute. I don't like these silly little stories with how the misunderstanding happened with all 3 of our friends that we have met so far. There's still 2 more which I don't know who they are going to be, but yeah, looking forward to them as well. I am not sure whether I'm going to, like, you know, put up a separate stream for this remaining 2. I most probably will not. So yeah, I think that's all for this event for now, guys. It's a very silly event, so like if you are playing Zenless Zone right now, like if you are playing in this current version, do check it out. It's yeah, the story is actually pretty fun. Not that it's important, but it's pretty silly and funny, so yeah. It feels nice. Alright. So 2 more days and then we're kinda done here. From what I can recall, there's also another events that will be happening, like maybe starting next week. That one is also another short event, so like I'm not quite sure whether I want to put up a separate Zenless Zone slot just to play those events. Yeah, I most probably will not do it, guys. I don't think I can, like, you know, schedule it wisely. So yeah, for this events, we're done here. If you are curious about what's happening with the remaining 2 days, play the game yourself. I might or might not upload them when the time comes, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, now that we are done with the events so far, I think that's the end for today's stream. I did mention that this is going to be a short stream, right? So yeah, we're going to call it here. But before that, let's do some quick pull for Starlight Billy. By the way though, I really like how Billy is actually S rank. Because like, whenever you refer to Billy now, you can refer him to Silly as well. Like, you know, the S rank Billy, the Silly Billy. I feel like that's actually the pun here, but no matter what though, it still kind of fit him as a character, so I do kind of quite like that. But anyway though, 10 pulls for Billy. Come! Come here, silly. Ah yeah, all of them is B, right? Skip. Hi, Billy! Alright. He came in just 10 pulls, but this is kind of we actually hit the soft PT here. But I'm glad that we won the 50-50. Welcome home, silly. Guys, if you're pulling for silly as well, you know what? I think I'm going to keep referring to him as S.Billy. Silly kind of reminds me of Silly from Honkai Impact and Honkai Star Rails. It's gonna get confusing. Yeah, we'll go with S.Billy. Anyway though, for those of you guys who are also pulling for S.Billy, good luck. I hope you have fun with your pulls. I hope you have a good luck with your pulls. And enjoy! He's actually a very fun unit. I really like him. He's playing, what is that? His playstyle, his kit. There's quite a lot of variations of moves that you can pull out with him. So yeah, great pull. Oh, are you inviting me to your bike? I like that line. Especially because he doesn't have the bike like, you know, appear always. Would be really nice if he actually has his either animation where he summon like a bike and then like just sit on top of that, just chilling out. A little bit similar to Malvika's what is that, the idol animation. That would actually be very cool. Ah, I don't have enough to get to level 60? Too bad. Equipment. I think for now Billy is going to be using the puzzle sphere. Do they have recommendation already? Oh, Cauldron of Clarity, huh? I'm not sure which one is better, to be honest. One boosts crit damage and also X special attack. Another one boosts just damage, stack up to 3 times, and also give some crit rate. Oh, okay, yeah, I can see why Cauldron of Clarity is better. Now I wish we have 2 Cauldron of Clarity. The way he's holding on to his tie like that. It's kind of cute. No, not tie, that's a scarf. Okay, do we have enough for the upgrades? Ah, okay. I should have pre-farmed. Alright, I'm just going to try to work on his build like off stream, I guess. But yeah, for now though, we have S.Billy here. Where's him? Okay. Oh my god, he's so tall. This robot man is sexy. Also love his little belt right there at the center. Very Kamen Rider vibe. Reminds me of the belt for the riders from back in the days. Like, you know, it's very close to Ryuki's one. Yeah, I love this. Also the jacket here. Yeah, the jacket, his outfit actually has a little bit of that similarity with Lighter's outfit. Wait a second. Lighter.
俺がいれば他はいらん。
Okay, it's not exactly the same. Yeah, it's not exactly the same, but the outfit style is very similar. With a scarf, everything black, with a jacket and all that. Oh. Yeah. Even though they are not exactly the same, but I kinda like how the vibe is the same. Like, you can tell that they are somewhat related. Even though they try not to show as much, but you can kinda see a little bit that resemblance there. I love that. Alright, for now I'm going to enjoy my robot man, so yeah, I'll see you guys again in the next stream. Hi there, what the heck? Wow, this person's actually speaking in Japanese. Hang on a second. Anata no omona agent wa nan desu ka? Nai na. No, I don't have one. Like, I get new agent, I play new agent. It's really that simple. I don't really have like a main. I don't really have a main. I try my best to learn all of these units that I have here, and I just play them. Like, if anything, I have like a lot of like different teams that kind of works in my mind. Sometimes I just play Banyue, sometimes I play Aria, sometimes I play Shunguang. I don't really have a main. But out of all the teams that I tried so far, I feel like I probably like Aria's team the best. The Angel of Delusions. I think the Angel of Delusions worked the best for me. Also, this doesn't have anything to do with how Aria looks very much like me. It's just that I kind of like her playstyle, the bloom, the plunge attacks, and all that. Yeah. There's also some other like Alice team. Shunguang is also good, but like when she's not in that special mode, what is that? The mode that you activate after getting the 6 charge. Like if you're not able to get her into this this mode, like you're not able to stack up that 6 charge thingy like fast enough, then she kind of feels a little bit strange to play. So even Shunguang is unfortunately not my favorite. Miyabi is cool, but she doesn't do too well because I don't have like a very like a team that's built for her. Like yeah, I really don't think I have a main. If I am to really just like force myself to say one, I would say Aria then. Yeah, Aria is probably my main then. Alright, anyway though, I hope that answered the questions, and yeah, I'm going to end the stream now. That gets a little bit awkward. Oh my god, my throat has been feeling kinda not so well. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to end it here. So yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for dropping by the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Yeah, it's just a very short and chill stream. We're just playing around with the events, but it was a lot of fun. The combat event itself is actually, I feel like that is potential to try hard in it, but I don't think I want to try hard. Yeah, I still prefer to play Zenless Zone casual. So yeah. This one that's still kind of ongoing, the one that we're still waiting with this Bane of Evil. It's also a very silly event where it's kind of like an anecdote episode with some of the agents that we have already known. Assuming that looking at the stages that's available, that's like a 5 in total. Like yeah, it's a very silly side story content. I do like it though. Too bad that it's time gated, so yeah, to be continued or maybe not. We'll see. If you guys ever see I post it on YouTube, then yeah, it happens, I guess. If it did not, then yeah, it did not. No promise on this one. And for now, I think I'm going to be just waiting for 3.0, and yeah, when 3.0 comes, we have Norma. And then I think that was like another character that they also introduced. Who was that again? Yeah, I don't remember which who is the other person. But yeah, there's quite a lot of things to look forward in 3.0. So yeah, can't wait for that. But for now though, we chill. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Otsukawa. I'll see you guys again in the next one. Recently, I've not been like posting quite a lot of shots, but yeah, I'm still trying to manage my schedules and like the like things to do with the channels. I'm still trying to figure out a lot of things. Oh, so sorry guys. Until I figure things out, it's still going to be random as fuck with the what is that, like the clips updates and all that. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm also going to be putting up a poll in the YouTube community segment there for the kind of like preferred videos. Like I'm thinking of making some kind of like recorded videos, like not live stream contents, but more like just recorded video, maybe or maybe not edited at all, and then just upload it to YouTube so that you know, it can be like some kind of like some form of content style on our YouTube channel. I'm still thinking about what to do with that one, but if you guys have any suggestion on what we can do there, yeah, make sure to participate in that poll, I guess. Yeah, I still haven't posted it. Later I'll post it. But yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Otsukawa guys, I'll see you guys again in the next one. Until the next time, rest well, take care, and happy gacha, happy gaming. Alright, I'll see you guys again very soon. Main và Jane Kanujua Tarsi Vortex Vortex Fogao Shotogan Nikai Rukala. Not quite sure what that means. So are you saying that in the 3.0, Jane is going to be very useful because of the vortex reaction? Okay, maybe that's what's actually happening with Jane, like the rumors that I've heard about Jane being like very useful after 3.0 update. But well, I see. I don't know, man. I still stand by my point where if you feel like you enjoy the character, just play for it. There's no need to just main one character. You can main literally everyone in this game. So yeah, just do what you like to do, man. I'm rooting for you. Yeah, at the end of the day, guys, remember, gacha game is just a gacha games. You play the game however you like. That's all. That's the best advice I can give regarding a gacha games. You want to spend money? Spend. If you don't want to spend money, you want to play free to play, then just free to play. Just do however you like. So long as you're having a good time with it, that's the important part. Okay. You want to main one character, you want to main all character, you want to horizontal investment or vertical, whatever you do, make sure that you're having fun. Alright, if you're feeling stressed out, then maybe it's you're either playing it wrong or you are, I don't know, you're just wasting your time. Go play something else. If that ever happens, go play something else. But anyway, I'm ending the stream here now, guys. Sorry, but I don't think I want to yap for too much. I'll do more yap stream if you guys show up more often on my stream. So yeah, do consider drop by, say hi more often. I'll see you guys again next time. All right. For now, take care. Good night. I'll see you guys again soon. The next stream, we'll be doing some Honkai Impact. Remember last time we did the Honkai Impact events, and then we kind of got time gated by the resources of that event. So yeah, I did some offline grinding and stuff, and we are now ready to progress through the entirety of the event's story. So we'll be doing the whole thing part 2 tomorrow. So see you guys again tomorrow, I guess. Yeah. Alright, that's all. See you guys. Goodbye. Ending. Bye. Peace out. Bye bye. Rest well and happy gaming.